Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here with today's pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the St. Louis Blues. And have mercy, hockey gods. We found out this morning that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was not at morning skate. As of the recording of this video, we don't actually know if he is going to be in the lineup or not. Of course, by the time you're watching this, this will likely be confirmed if he is or is not playing. The Oilers have recalled Noah Philp on an emergency basis. They recalled him yesterday, and it's not looking good, Oil Country. The team's kind of in the gutter right now when it comes to how many injuries they have. They're struggling at putting the puck in the net. They're struggling at depth scoring. Chris Knoblauch is struggling at managing a lineup that doesn't have Draisaitl or McDavid in it. He's struggling at utilizing his pure goal-scoring talent in Jeff Skinner, even though Skinner's one of the only guys producing lately. And at the worst possible time of the year, you have players like Evan Bouchard who look like they have no idea what they're doing on the ice. So let's see if they can find a way to win a hockey game tonight at Rogers Place. They are back home after their bit of an extended road trip. It wasn't super long. It was 4 games. And the St. Louis Blues, they're coming into town red hot. They just had their 12-game winning streak. Yes, a 12-game winning streak snapped the other night. So they're going to be pissed off. They're going to be looking to get back on track because they're also trying to get into the playoffs, and they want to win tonight because if either team wins and Calgary loses in regulation, they're in, right? So if St. Louis beats Edmonton tonight and Calgary loses in regulation, St. Louis is in. If Edmonton wins and Calgary loses in regulation, the Edmonton Oilers are in. This is a big game. I know the Oilers are very shorthanded right now, but they got to find a way to win. And without further ado, we're going to jump into the lineups, the game day stats, keys to the game, players to watch, and of course the score prediction. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know your score prediction as well. Do the Oilers have a fighter's chance tonight against a very good St. Louis Blues hockey club, or are they going to fall to their 3rd straight defeat in a row? Let's find out. Now, the projected lineup, this is from dailyfaceoff.com, the Edmonton Oilers section of Daily Faceoff. Now, this was put together, obviously, before the news of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins not being available at morning skate. If he is playing, I would project him to be with Podkolzin and Arvidsson once again. And for Nugent-Hopkins, he looked a little shaken. I can't remember what shift it was against the Ducks. He went down and he looked a little shaken. And then Louis DeBrusk was saying that it's unbelievable that players just keep going down on Edmonton because earlier in that game, Podkolzin, who's still on the top line, he looked like he absolutely shattered his knee or his ankle or his leg. The way he fell on that leg against the Anaheim Ducks and he left, he did not put weight on that leg. Nobody thought he was coming back to that hockey game, but Russians are built just a little bit different, apparently. He did come back, so we'll see how effective he is tonight. Nugent-Hopkins, of course, before whatever possibly is ailing him right now, he is really slowed down. Other than that hat trick against the Seattle Kraken, he's been kind of invisible, and that's very unfortunate because this team cannot win games without Draisaitl and McDavid if Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is not able to drive a little bit of offense. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for a little bit, and they're not driving offense right now, unfortunately. Second line, you may have Hyman with Henrique and Corey Perry. Of course, Corey Perry has 16 goals this season. Corey Perry got a little bit banged up in that Ducks game. He took a headshot, just a real dirty chicken wing by Radko Gudas. The Oilers, numerous Oilers players challenged Gudas to fight, but of course, Radko Gudas, the little weasel rat that he is, did not want to go with anyone. He did not want to, stand up for his actions. And I think that's a lot more embarrassing and shows a lot, shows a lot. It shows what his character is. And it's sad. It's sad. For Radko Gudas, it's sad. He's probably just pissed off that Anaheim is once again not in the playoffs, and he's going to be forced to watch the Oilers go up against the Kings once again. And hopefully the Oilers go on a big run, and Radko Gudas cries himself to sleep tonight. On the third line, you have Jeff Skinner with Mattias Ekholm and Connor Brown. Sorry, I'm spicy today. This is a spicy warning. I woke up, and I've been feeling spicy. So I'm not being negative. I'm not being intense. It's just one of those days. Jeff Skinner with Janmark and Brown. And for Chris Knoblauch, highly misunderused, or he underutilized Jeff Skinner against the Anaheim Ducks. Jeff Skinner had less ice time than Connor Brown against Anaheim. He did not see the ice in the final 2 minutes with the net pulled, even though he was the one that scored to pull the Oilers within 1 with the net pulled with 3.5 minutes to go in that game against Anaheim. I don't know what Chris Knoblauch is doing. He did not utilize Jeff Skinner much on that 4-minute power play either that the Oilers had. I don't know what it takes for Jeff Skinner to get on Chris Knobloch's good side. It makes no sense. The Oilers at one point were down to 10 forwards against Anaheim, and Connor Brown and Mattias Janmark and Adam Henrique, they're all getting way more shifts and more opportunity than Jeff Skinner is, and Jeff Skinner has 16 goals. I don't understand, and very limited ice time. Play your goal scorers. This is a team that is fighting tooth and nail just to put a puck past a goaltender. Jeff Skinner puts pucks past goaltenders. Play him. Chris Knobloch, please. And on the fourth line, you'll have Max Jones with Noah Philp and Kasperi Kapanen. Potentially, Max Jones, he'll probably play about 6 minutes tonight because he's just... That's the one player that I understand why Chris Knobloch is not playing a whole bunch. Max Jones is just not the guy. And this forward group needs to get healthy very, very soon because I am getting tired of watching Max Jones in this lineup regularly. On defense, you'll have Nurse with Wallman. Darnell Nurse has been playing terrific hockey as of late. I think he's been Edmonton's best defenseman over the past several weeks now, and he's had his ups and downs, right? Earlier in the season, he was really bad. He took that headshot and then from Ryan Reeves, and then he played real good hockey, and then he kind of dipped right after the Four Nations, but he's been real good once again. So Darnell Nurse, the ebbs and flows of a season. Right now, we're getting real good Darnell Nurse, and he has to stay real good if this team wants a chance to win and limit the St. Louis Blues chances and high danger chances. On the second pair, Kulak with Bouchard. I mentioned earlier in the video, Evan Bouchard he hasn't been that guy on defense lately. Yes, he's still producing offensively. That's terrific. But he is getting walked a lot. I don't know what's going on with Evan Bouchard. He is a good skater, despite what people think when they say he skates lazily. Evan Bouchard is a very good skater. However, he does get beat on the outside a lot, and players are able to get around him. I don't know if he's just slow to react to the speed of, the transition against him, but Evan Bouchard, he's got to find a way to keep separation between him and an attacking forward. Get your stick in the lane, and if you're going to get beat wide, just try and force them behind your net. Don't let them cut in front of you and have a straight lane to the goaltender. Poor Olivier Rodrigue had to deal with that numerous times with Evan Bouchard on the ice against Anaheim, so there's a lot that this defensive group needs to work on to have success and help their goaltenders. The Oilers are the worst rush defense team in the NHL. They are terrible at holding their blue line on rush chances. They need to figure this out. I don't even care if they play the ugliest Jacques Lemaire trap-style hockey imaginable. If it prevents a rush chance against, I'm all for it at this point. Everything's on the table for me just to see if this team can find a way to get a win here. And then Stetcher Emberson, third pair. In goal, Calvin Pickard is going to get the start. He is 5-2 in his last 7 games. Now let's take a look at the game day stats. The St. Louis Blues, there they are, 43, 29, and 7. They are 9-1 in their last 10 games. They rank 18th in expected goals for percentage, though I do believe they are a top 15 team since Jim Montgomery took over as head coach. Power play ranks 17th. Penalty kill ranks 28th. Their penalty kill, not great. If the Oilers get 6 power plays like they did against Anaheim, they got to convert on at least one of them. But going 0 for 6, it's no wonder Edmonton lost the other night. I shouldn't even be worried about that Anaheim game. I don't know why I'm just so riled up about that Ducks game. I think it's because I didn't get to do my rant that I had planned because Kitty was on my desk for the post-game fan reaction. So I didn't get to rant. So I have all this stuff built up that I needed to get out today. Goals for per game for the St. Louis Blues. They rank 13th. Goals against per game, they rank 12th. Jordan Binnington has had a terrific year for St. Louis. Corsi for ranks 22nd. Shots for percentage ranks 17th. But like I said, the St. Louis Blues shot metrics as a team, they are within that top 15 range in most shot metrics since Jim Montgomery took over. Jim Montgomery's system is very, I don't want to say similar to like Florida, but there is constant pressure on defenders when they are in an attacking formation, and the Edmonton Oilers are going to have to move the puck quickly tonight against them. The Oilers on their side, they are 44, 28, and 5. They are 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. They rank 4th in expected goals, 9th on the power play, 17th on the penalty kill. That has been a bright spot as of late for your Edmonton Oilers. Their penalty kill has been very, very good, and that is a good sign heading into the postseason. Goals per game, they rank 10th. Goals against per game, they rank 16th. They are 4th in Corsi for percentage and 3rd in shots for percentage. Now let's get to the keys to the game, players to watch, and score prediction, of course. For the Edmonton Oilers, your keys to the game, there's only 2 of them today. Normally I do 3. There's only 2. Number 1, smarten up, Chris. Smarten up, Chris Knobloch. Utilize your players that can put the puck in the net much better. Give them opportunity. Give them ice time. Let them be creative and stop playing guys like Mattias Ekholm and Connor Brown more than Jeff Skinner. What are we doing here? He's got to find a way to get a pulse on this team. He's got to find a way to know when and when he should not be playing certain players. And if you're down a goal late in the third, maybe you should play your goal scorers. Smarten up, Chris. And number 2, find a way. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you play a 1-4, a 1-3-1. If you don't even have a forechecker, if you just want to line 5 guys up at the red line and just like Red Rover, everyone holding arms at the red line and just daring them to skate through you and then attacking on transition. I don't care what it takes. Literally don't care what it takes. Get a win tonight. Get your playoff spot, please, because the longer this goes, the more worried I get. And the unlikelihood of Calgary catching Edmonton makes me feel better. However, the non-zero chance worries me. So Edmonton, take care of business. Win a hockey game. For St. Louis, play with confidence, play with speed, play with momentum. For the St. Louis Blues, they have everything in their favor right now. Yes, that winning streak has been snapped. Yes, Dylan Holloway is injured. He is week to week, and that is a big blow to their forward group. But the St. Louis Blues, they play a great system. They are coached by an amazing head coach in Jim Montgomery. The Bruins, big mistake letting that guy go. Great job, Boston. My 2 teams this year just making incredible decisions with their rosters and organization. Players to watch, we're going to go Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. Why is Bouchard my player to watch after I just nagged on him for half this video? Because this is time to redeem himself. The team will not win hockey games if Bouchard is not playing at an elite level the way he played in the playoffs last year, the way he played in the regular season last year. They need him to help out on the power play. They need a Bouch bomb. They need something. Evan Bouchard, let's see if you can turn the narrative around. Flip the switch on that narrative. The narrative's negative on Bouchard. He has a chance to flip that. And for St. Louis, we're going to go with their big booming right shot D-man, Colton Parayko. He has 15 goals this season. He's had a great year for the St. Louis Blues, and he has been a thorn in Edmonton's side in both matchups this season. The Oilers are 2-0 against St. Louis. What's my score prediction tonight? Well, unfortunately, if Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is not in this lineup and they're already missing Draisaitl and McDavid and Ekholm, Stuart Skinner, like all these guys, Trent Frederick, Evander Kane, all these guys not playing. They're not in the lineup. Unfortunately, we're going 5-2 Blues. That's my score prediction. I really hope they prove me wrong. Please, Edmonton, prove me wrong. It's not often that they do, though, but we'll see if they're going to find a way to get the job done. If you enjoyed this pregame report, smash the like button, and of course, tell someone you love them before the game. It is a late start, 8 p.m. local mountain time here in Alberta. So get your coffee, your energy drink, your beer, whatever keeps you awake and stimulated during the game, because right now, this team is not stimulating. That game against the Kings, I wanted to fall asleep. The game against the Ducks, it was high octane for about 10 minutes in the third period, but other than that, the Oilers are just not a fun hockey club to watch right now. Let's see if, they can get the job done on home ice. So tell someone that you love them. As always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go Oilers. I'll see you in the post-game fan reaction after the game.